Hey everyone, I'm Razz. This is MMA I. Okay, so here's how I got here. I'm a passionate fan of the sport of MMA. I'm also a singer-songwriter, and I wrote and recorded a song called MMA I. I'm going to play it for you here in a little bit, but I was sitting at work talking to a coworker and friend. She also has a YouTube channel, and I was telling her that I had kind of had this epiphany when I turned 40 that I probably should have been a sports writer or in some form of sports journalism. And she just kind of casually mentioned that, if you're passionate about sports, you should bring that to your YouTube channel. So I have a camera, I do have a YouTube channel, and I'm passionate about the sport of MMA. So that's why I'm here. You may ask what credentials I have. I have none. Never been a fighter. My high school didn't have a wrestling program, and I never even heard of jiu-jitsu until Hoist Gracie. So I was fortunate enough to stumble on the UFC early on in its existence, and I've been a huge fan ever since. Few general thoughts of mine. I believe that Fedor is the GOAT. If you don't know Fedor, or if you just only know Strikeforce Fedor or Bellator Fedor, you don't know Fedor. The guy was amazing. He is a beast. He basically started his career after 32 fights. I believe he was 30-1 with one no contest. I think that's how it broke down. His one loss came on a doctor's stoppage when he got caught by an illegal elbow, and the no contest was an illegal headbutt when he was fighting Nog for one of the multiple times. This guy was amazing. There's a lot of talk about the current guys, John Jones, Khabib, all these guys. Well, that's why I put Fedor in a class of himself, because he actually, he kind of did what they're doing now, but he did it back when the sport was more Wild West, before all the rules, regs, the governing bodies. Fedor was the man. So I can appreciate the fact that the sport has evolved quite a bit since then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put Fedor aside. I'm open to saying, a modern era GOAT. And that's, of course, the discussion starts right there at the top with the guys I just mentioned, John Jones, Khabib. Somebody that's not getting a lot of mention in that regard is A.J. McKee from Bellator. And that's kind of the knock on him. He spent his whole career in Bellator, so he maybe hasn't fought to the level of competition. But the McKee-atine that he pulled off in his last fight was one of the sickest submissions I've ever seen in MMA. So I'm kind of watching him close, trying to keep him in the conversation. Now, I'm sure there's glaring people I'm leaving out here, so if you like, you can go ahead and put them in the comments down below. I don't consider myself an expert. Like I said, I'm just passionate about the sport. I'm rushing this process along because of the fact that there's basically 3 UFC events coming up, and I'm going to do some predictions on this show. So I need to get this episode out of the way, and I plan to come right back pretty quick here with episode 2, which is going to be a UFC on ABC 1 prediction segment. So the reason I'm here today, I just wanted to introduce myself, and I wanted to play this song. So here's a disclaimer on the song. I recorded it here at my house. I'm all of the guitars. It's one of my first ventures with Logic drums, all of that stuff. So the mix sucks. I'm not good at putting a mix together, but I think the song is good. So here's another one. I would certainly welcome your comments on the song. Again, I know the mix sucks, but I think the song is good. But I've written quite a few songs that I thought were good, and I was wrong. So if you want to let me know, I'd sure appreciate it. Otherwise, once again, my name is Razz. This feature is called MMA I, and I'm going to play a song for you now. This one is called MMA I.
Get some, careful what you wish for. You'll find out when they close the cage door. Touch gloves, that's your only greeting. And when the bell sounds, you're gonna take a beating. You learn what I'm all about, and I'm gonna knock you out. with my ground and pound. I'm coming for ya. I'm gonna go for broke. I'll catch you in an armbar, a Kimura or a choke. I'm gonna make you quit. You'll be sleeping or you will submit. Tell the champ that I'll be his successor, and no one can handle my pressure. I'll bring pain like you never felt. Won't let up until I've got that belt. My fist in your face really fits you. Maybe I'll just use my jujitsu. You step in that cage and you'll see. You just don't fuck with me. There, 'cause I'll fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. And if you wanna call me out, there'll be no one to blame. You really better think twice before you say my name. You step in that cage and you'll see. You just don't fuck with me.